Hey guys, we are back again for what we might as well start calling the Muscle Bro episodes of the channel, because I cannot escape Super7's muscle figures as they just keep knocking them out of the park with licenses that I am personally interested in. And today we're taking a look at 4 blister card packs for a new license that just recently came out. We're going to take a look at the Robotech sets. So these come on the just the same standard blister card packaging that all the muscle figures come in for Super7. Got the muscle logo, but instead of the muscle man, we've got a Guardian Mode Veritech this time around, which I think is really great. These are the standard packs, so they are the ones that have the sort of peachy flesh tone color figures, and I actually don't have any that are like this at all. All of mine are other colorways, so while these are the standard, they're also different and new for me personally. All 4 of them come on the same kind of card. It's 3 figures per pack, and there they are there. And then the back shows just a little bit of artwork, as well as gives you a kind of a listing of what is in the 12-figure assortment, as well as their other licenses. So let's just do it, pull them out, and see what they have to offer. Alright guys, so here's kind of the spread of things. We've got 12 different figures. Obviously they are different in terms of what they offer, what they are, their size, their sculpt, all of that. So each one comes with 2 mechs, or 2 vehicles, I guess I should say, and 1 human, or 1 humanoid character. I guess I can't say human. So we've got the first set here, which has the VF1A, we've got Rick Hunter, and we've got a Zentradi Battle Pod. The second set has the VF1J, we've got Roy Fokker, and we've got the SDF1, which is, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now, my favorite of the bunch just because of what it is. We've got the third set, which has the VF1S, we've got Lin Min Mei, and we have got a Guardian Mode Veritech, and then the last set has a Tomahawk, a Zentradi Soldier, and the Super VF1S. So there is a lot of varying pieces here. I'm hoping we get some more in this line because there is a lot to explore with these characters, but I'm going to go through each set individually just to kind of keep things a little tighter on the screen for you. So we'll start with the first set and just kind of work our way through and see what these guys look like. All right, so here's our first set, and you know, I've said this before, these aren't really reviews. I mean, they either look like the thing or they don't look like the thing that they're supposed to be. And these things, for the most part, look very, very close to what I'm expecting. The robots, the mechs, the vehicles, I think they look better than the human characters. The humans leave a little bit to be desired, at least in the faces, but at the end of the day, these are, you know, really, really tiny guys. I don't expect them to be in any way anime accurate, so I'm going to give them a pass, but I do think that they capture the overall look and feel pretty well. So we've got the VF1A that I just knocked over, and I think these look pretty solid. There is a surprising amount of detail on these guys, a lot of little line work and little paneling here and there that make them kind of stand out. It gives them a little bit of a texture almost, and then the battle pod does look really, really cool with all the antennas and the spikes and the laser rifles coming off of them. And then of course Rick Hunter, he's standing there and it's a normal pose for him to see him saluting, which I think is appropriate for him. I would have liked to see one, maybe we'll get down the road where he's got his helmet on. I think that would be really nice, his pilot's helmet on. But otherwise, I do think he looks pretty good. Like I said, the faces are not exactly spot on, but at the end of the day, for something of this size, I'm not going to argue and fight about that too much. I do think overall that this set kind of works really well to give you a good grouping of things. We've got the good guys mech, we've got the bad guys mech, and then we've got the main character. So this is definitely a good way to start off this line. And here's set 2. So we've got the VF1J, we've got Roy, and we've got again, my favorite, the SDF1. So this is another mech. It's another different type of Veritech. This is the one that I actually have a slight problem with. His gun actually hits the ground, which isn't necessarily a problem. It doesn't cause him to fall over or anything, but it slightly bugs me. I might heat that guy up and see what I can do about that. But it's the same situation as with the previous Veritech. A lot of paneling, a lot of line work, a lot of sculpt for such a small package. The same applies to Roy Fokker, and honestly, I think that of the human characters, humanoid characters, he's the best one. His thumbs up expression really works for the character as a whole. And then the face, I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it looks better than Rick personally. The entire star of the show for this entire wave, though, is by far the SDF1. It's obviously in no way to scale. This guy could have been a little bigger. I think they did a Mega Man 2-pack which had the Yellow Devil character in it, and it was slightly larger. I think that this guy would have worked well to have been given kind of, maybe a higher stature, put him up like another inch or something, but he's still really, really big in comparison. I mean, look at how big he is compared to Roy. He is bulky and massive and very, very big. And again, it's the same situation. There's a lot of detail on him, and especially on the back, tons and tons of sculpted detail. So while they don't look perfect, and I don't think there's ever an intention that they should or that they could, the amount of detail that Super7 is packing into these little guys is really winning me over, and it's honestly why I keep coming back to these lines. And this figure in particular really does it for me, and I'm probably going to have to get him in every single colorway they produce. And set number 3, so we've got the VF1S, we have got Lin Min-Mei herself with the microphone, and then we have got a Guardian Mode Robotech. It doesn't specify on the package which one it is, so it's probably just a generic one, but at the end of the day, I'm not really sure either. So, same situation, tons and tons of detail. I do like the fact that we got a Guardian Mode Robotech here because it is so different. You can see there's just a lot of other details that they were able to bring out with the wings, and the overall airplane aspect of the vehicle itself is really cool, and I've always been a fan of Guardian Mode in general, just because of how weird it is, honestly. And then we've got Min-Mei, so she kind of suffers from the same face problem as the others, but it's not really a problem. It's more, this is what's going to happen at, what is it, 2 inches. And beyond that, though, I like it. You've got her kind of typical dress going on. She's got her braids. She's got the buns on the side of her head. And then, of course, she has her microphone. So it kind of embodies the figure, the character just fine. And overall, again, it's another solid set that works really well with giving you a good array of things that kind of are quintessential Robotech. All right, and here's the last set, and this is the one that has the Zentradi Soldier, which is a big favorite of mine. We've got the Super VF1S over here on the right, and then it's got the Tomahawk, which I'm honestly surprised that we got it, although after getting the SDF1, it makes sense that they would give you other big things as well, but this guy's kind of a more obscure mech from the show. He's not used a ton, but he definitely has his very big moments when they really, really use this particular mech for certain things. So I'm okay with having him. It's definitely a cool design, and it kind of breaks up the so-called monotony of having too many Robotechs. So this guy is similar but different to the other VF1S. He's just got the larger rockets on the back, and then he's got different missile launchers on the arms as well. So it's similar but different. We've got the Zentradi Soldier, which I'm very happy with. I think looks really, really cool. Hopefully, as this line continues, we will get some more pivotal and named Zentradi. I would love a Britai or a Chiron for sure. That'd be great. And then the Tomahawk again is just really cool. It's a big bulky mech. It's bigger than the others. It's not nearly as big as the SDF1, but it is bigger than the Robotechs. It's obviously very different in design. It's built more like a tank than like a smaller, more nimble plane, and it's just got a lot of other details on it as well. Similar kind of sculpting, a lot of line work, a lot of paneling, a lot more that you wouldn't really expect to get in such a small package, but they pull it off really well for this guy. So yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it's more muscle. I'm buying more, and again, I really do like them. I think that, again, Super7 has knocked these out of the park. I am very, very happy that they have some aspect of the Robotech license to make these guys, to make the upcoming reaction figures, which I'm very much interested in. And while the humanoid characters aren't perfect, I didn't expect them to be, so I'm very, very happy with how they turned out, because there is still a lot of detail packed into those little guys. And then the Robotechs, the Tomahawk, the SDF1 are just amazing. I think they're really, really cool toys. Obviously, M.U.S.C.L.E isn't for everybody. It's not a universal toy, but I'm really digging these, and I'm really, really interested to see what else they can do with this particular license. Please give me a Britai. Please give me a Lord Chiron. But for now, that's going to do it for this look at the Super7 Robotech M.U.S.C.L E figures. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.